Lady Gaga reflects on Jo Calderone, artistic evolution, and the journey to mayhem. Lady Gaga has long been known for her ability to reinvent herself, seamlessly blending music, fashion, and performance art into a singular, boundary-pushing vision. Among her many transformations, one that left an unforgettable mark on pop culture was her male alter ego, Jo Calderone. Introduced to the world in 2010, Jo Calderone was a striking departure from Gaga's usual avant-garde high-glam persona. Jo, described by Gaga as a mechanic from Sicily, made his first appearance on the September 2010 cover of Japanese men's Vogue, shocking fans with his rugged, James Dean-inspired look. Clad in a white t-shirt, leather jacket, and slicked-back hair, Jo exuded an effortless, rebellious cool, a stark contrast to Gaga's flamboyant pop star aesthetic. However, it was at the 2011 MTV Video Music Awards (VMAs) that Jo Calderone truly became a cultural phenomenon. Instead of appearing as herself, Gaga took the stage fully in character, embodying Jo in both physicality and persona. Smoking a cigarette, speaking in a gruff New York accent, and oozing machismo, Jo delivered an unforgettable performance of You and I. The audience was captivated as Gaga, fully immersed in her role, channeled raw energy and passion into the song. That night, Jo Calderone also had the honor of presenting Britney Spears with the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. Jo flirted with Spears on stage, leaning in as if to kiss her, a moment that echoed Britney's infamous onstage kiss with Madonna years prior. The performance was met with fascination and intrigue, as many fans wondered what Gaga was attempting to convey with this daring persona. The significance of Jo Calderone. In a recent interview with them, Gaga reflected on what Jo meant to her as an artist and as a woman. "That was actually kind of a big moment for me as a woman, to put all the pent-up fear or anger I had about relationships into one character," she explained. For Gaga, Jo wasn't just a theatrical gimmick. He was a vessel for exploring identity, masculinity, and power dynamics. She elaborated, saying, "You and I was actually, I think, the first video that I ever did where I played multiple me's, and I brought that back on Mayhem. But Jo was an important character for me. It's the way I explored what I was looking for in men, and also what I was maybe lacking in myself." This insight offers a glimpse into Gaga's ongoing artistic journey, one that has consistently challenged gender norms and traditional ideas of identity. From her early days donning exaggerated, hyper-feminine looks to embodying Jo's rugged masculinity, Gaga has used performance art to blur the lines between self and persona. The death of Jo Calderone? While Jo Calderone has been absent from Gaga's public appearances for over a decade, he made a brief return to the conversation last month when Gaga participated in Vanity Fair's infamous polygraph test. During the test, she was asked if Jo was still around. With a knowing smile, she replied, "No. Jo is no longer with us." Fans immediately speculated about the meaning of her statement. Did this signify that Jo was permanently retired? Was she hinting at a deeper symbolic farewell to that aspect of her artistic expression? When them pressed her for clarification, Gaga offered a poetic response. "The character is no longer with me. But I wish Jo all the best." Her words left the door slightly ajar, suggesting that while Jo Calderone may not return, his influence still lingers within her creative spirit. From chromatica to mayhem. Beyond reflecting on past personas, Gaga is also looking toward the future. Specifically, the release of her highly anticipated 7th studio album, Mayhem. In the interview, she shared insight into the album's themes, revealing a deep and introspective creative process. "I was always kind of fascinated with some kind of inner torture since the beginning of my career. I think I've always felt a little bit at war with myself. Like there was a soft side of me, but then also this really intense side and a desire to be heard," she explained. For Gaga, Mayhem represents a culmination of 2 decades in the music industry, a period marked by immense success, reinvention, and personal evolution. "On this album, I was taking a really long, hard look at the last 20 years, she said. "And I think it's interesting that I ended up calling my album Mayhem." The album's title suggests a return to the raw, chaotic energy that defined her earlier works, perhaps signaling a sonic shift from the futuristic, dance-heavy vibes of chromatica. Fans are eager to see how Gaga will merge her past influences with new creative directions. Gaga's ever-evolving artistic identity. Throughout her career, Lady Gaga has never been content with staying in one lane. From the theatrical camp of the Fame era to the stripped-down vulnerability of Joanne, and from the cinematic storytelling of A Star Is Born to the futuristic club anthems of chromatica, she continues to redefine what it means to be a pop artist. Jo Calderone was just one chapter in Gaga's long and complex artistic narrative. He was a symbol of her willingness to challenge norms, to step into a completely different identity, and to explore the depths of human emotion through music and performance. With mayhem on the horizon, it's clear that Gaga remains as daring and unpredictable as ever. Whether or not Jo Calderone resurfaces, his legacy lives on in the fearless way Gaga continues to push boundaries. As March 7th approaches, fans eagerly await the next evolution of Lady Gaga, an artist who has always thrived in the chaos of reinvention.